Welcome to the Bryant Family Medicine All Sports Media Wednesday Sports Talk Show, hosted by Edward Hall and co-hosted by his two little friends, not Edward Hall, because he's coasting, but Mark Gregory and Ryan Garnett, and we just like Ryan. We like the little people around here. Edward's like on the throne. He gets all the love, all the attention. We do all the work. He gets all the joys and happiness, and you know, he eats the good food. We get the leftovers. Like, Edward, can I have a piece of bread? No, you may not have no bread. And well, I can't. I got to take that back. You're eating a bag of Doritos, Ryan. I don't even get that. I just get a half a cup of coffee. All I get. So I'd say it's both for making the money. I'm the poor boy out of the bunch.
I don't know about that.
But Ryan, how you doing? After you played hooky on the Sunday night, I guess you had to pay us back on the Wednesday night visit to pay up for your Sunday night hooky job there.
As everybody can see, I am not at home. I'm actually in Pineville.
Folks, that's his story. He played hooky. Um, Edward was going to ride him up, but then Edward decided not to. Ryan bribed him with a bag of Doritos, and everything's fine. I mean, food will bring out the best of all of us.
Absolutely.
But while Edward's got suffering the stage fright thing, let's go ahead and take a moment to thank our sponsors.
The team at the Bryant Family Medicine All Sports Media wants to take the time to thank our sponsors, Bryant Family Medicine and Heather Martinez Realtor. We also want to thank our support staff, Valerie Rutherford, Allison Messer, Larry Spicer, Addison Sloan, John North, Shane Shackelford, and last but not least, Keisha Ambergy. With the support of our fine sponsors, our dedicated staff, and you, the members, we are all working on one goal, the promotion of student athletes. With this team, we can't miss.
Hi. Hi, I'm Heather Martinez. Hi, I'm Heather Martinez, active community member and your realtor. Give me a call or text 606-344-0217, or you can reach me by email, heather.martinezrealtor@gmail.com.
And of course, had a tough time trying to get that commercial to play, but I don't know what happened. Maybe some happy fingers there. But that being said, I think Edward might be back with us to take over his show.
Well, yeah, I think I'm back. I thought I seen one of our guests jump on, but while we've got
I did actually see the name come on, but then it didn't come on.
while we've got a couple minutes, if you want to, we've got about 6 minutes. We'll go ahead and do a quick rundown over the top five must see. We'll kind of start this off a little different, and I'm gonna try to pull these up so I can read these off unless somebody's not blind. So you got Simon from Whitley County with 56 goals. You got Denver Stanley from Prestonsburg with 10 game shutouts. You got Cross from Clinton County with 401 saves. Jackson Jacobs from North Laurel with 19 goals. And Bryson Mahan from Whitley County with 26 assists.
Well, I've seen three of these firsthand, Edward does, and the three that I've seen is really good players. But just nice list. I believe Bryson broke the single season school record, and I think Rizzo had broke the single season scoring record both for Whitley County. And with Bryson, he was one short, I think, breaking the all-time assist record in a game just maybe a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, the one that comes out to me is the Cross from Clinton County, 401 saves in a soccer season. I mean, to me, that's very, very impressive.
I would have to agree with you 100%. So now moving over to the girls' side, you got Cammie Stewart from Franklin Simpson with 56 goals, Emma Adams from Letcher County Central with 35 goals, Jerica Shepherd from Whitley County with 23 goals, Brianna Walker from Monroe County with 297 saves, Shayla Jones from Southwestern with 19 goals.
I've seen one, and of course, Whitley County's getting a lot of love tonight, and very deservedly so. And I'm telling you about Jerica. She's going to be a force to be reckoned with for several years down the road. Her only being a freshman, but it's going to be interesting to see how she develops and how much more better she gets, because she will.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with the Brianna Walker Dale from Monroe. I mean, like the boys' side, Dale. I mean, that's a lot of saves in a season. I don't know if I could get half that.
So now moving over to the football side, you got Donovan Smith from Knox Central with 111 tackles and 13 tackles for a loss. Landon Robbins from Pineville with 1,468 rushing yards, and I'm pretty sure that Donovan is number one in the state for tackles and Landon's number one in the state for rush yards. Then you got Hunter Fuson from Bell County with 72 tackles and 11 tackles for a loss and 2 sacks. You got Stone Crow from Paducah Tillman with 1,821 passing yards, and I'm pretty sure he's number one in the state for passing yards. And you got Deacon Parton from Middlesboro with 16 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns.
Super list for sure, and it's hard. Again, it's hard not to argue with this, and we've had a few of these on our shows, and Bell County Knox Central, big matchup there Friday night. Knox Central's rolling right now, and it'll be interesting how that matchup works itself out. Of course, Landon Robbins and then Deacon Park, what Middlesboro's doing, and a lot of good talent on that list.
I mean, I'm going to say the same thing, basically. I mean, what a list. I mean, and what a game it's going to be on Law Mountain Friday night when 1 and 3 on this list is going to have to dig in and try to help their teams to try to get the victories, because it's not going to be easy up there Friday night.
Absolutely. So now moving over to the volleyball side, you've got Ryan Grigsby from Scott with 726 assists and 196 digs. Rihanna Brown from West Carter with 73 service aces. Mylan Miner from Scott with 433 kills and 207 digs. Jonah Rice from Whitley County with 632 assists. And Kylie Hoyska from Harlan County with 299 kills and 48 blocks. And need I say that again? 48 blocks.
What a list. Again, we've had a couple of these on our show, and again, just what a list.
Yeah, I mean, we've actually seen 4 to 5 counting back if you go back to last season, the state tournament deal. But I mean, there's not no matter what you can say that this list how good it is.
Yeah, and Ryan, you're accurate. At one point in time, we have had 4 out of the 5 on this list on our shows. So, and while speaking of, star athletes, are you ready to bring a couple on?
We are ready.
All right, well, fellas, are you all ready?
We are ready. Yeah, we are. We are.
Jackson, are you ready?
Yep.
All right. So first off, I want to thank you for taking your time to come on, and I've got a special guest that wants to ask you 3 your very first question on this show. You may or may not know this guest.
I knew it. I called it. Yeah.
Well, what is y'all's favorite course so far?
Favorite course. Harlan.
Calling what?
I don't know. Harlan. Probably. Yeah, probably Harlan.
Yeah, no, Camp. I like the Camp one.
Weird.
What do you mean weird?
It's weird.
Camp's a good course.
No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. How is it not a good course?
No, I just don't like it. Shut up. Oh. Why plays last? Shut up. No, Lloyd plays last. No, Lloyd plays last. My personal favorite is Camp.
His is a Harlan. It's a good course.
It's mid.
Jackson, what is your favorite course?
Mine has to be Lint Camp because like the heels aren't too terrible, but it's like just really fun to run. But yeah, mine's Lint Camp.
Okay, what is y'all's least favorite course?
Camp. You know, I should just say Harlan to be spiteful, but you know, I'm gonna go on this interview and I'm gonna do what we were meant to do.
And
No, it wasn't Camp. What was with the maze, with the corn maze?
I was just about to say, yeah, Jonesville.
Yeah, I don't like that one. Too much heels.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, the Jonesville one had actually. No, you know, I'm gonna be salty. My least favorite is Harlan. And it's mainly because of those two, no, not two, just the specifically one big hill. It really takes a ton out of you when you go up it. I mean, it's a good like successor when you go down, but like it's so dreadful going up.
Yeah, that's the same with me. The Harlan one was very annoying to run.
Not pop. Like that.
Yeah, Hunter.
Like double two.
All right, well, Phyllis, she wanted to ask you your first question, but now I'm going to turn it over to Mark and Ryan there.
All right.
You want to
Go ahead,
Mark?
Ryan. Yeah, go ahead.
During the off season, how do y'all
Oh, well.
prepare and get ready for the season during the summertime?
During the summertime.
You ready? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like get ready for the summertime. Well, what we usually do is we run our fitness course at our national park, and we really just run that a ton back and forth. And if not, we're at our high school running our course. It's really treacherous, and there's not many people, but hey, it's really good when we actually get into the season and see all of our hard work paid off.
Yeah. I'm always last, so.
Stop piggybacking off my space.
No, I don't know what to say.
If I cannot quit the hacking tonight. But my last question before I get you over to Mark. In Bell County, what's y'all's favorite restaurant to eat at?
Bell County, our favorite restaurant? I don't know many Bell restaurants.
Yeah.
They probably got about 5 of them, like what Williamsburg's got or something like that. London's got all the restaurants.
Yeah, we ain't got a whole bunch of restaurants to choose from here in Middlesboro, right?
Or restaurant period. It don't have to be Middlesboro or Pineville.
Okay, so just our favorite restaurants is what you're asking?
Yeah.
Mine is Cracker Barrel and Gondoliers.
Oh, yeah, we can't.
Weirdo.
Well, you can't go wrong with Cracker Barrel.
No, you can't.
Exactly. The old timers breakfast is where it's at.
There we go.
Well,
It just depends, you know?
I personally, my favorite has to be
I like Subway.
Subway.
Yeah, Subway. The sandwiches.
Subway. I can make a sandwich. I can't make a steak.
What are you gonna say?
What was I gonna say?
You didn't even know what you were gonna say.
I do. It's probably gonna be like Little Caesars. No,
What?
my favorite restaurant probably Arby's. I really like their burgers.
All right.
And
All right.
where Womack went to.
Congratulations.
All right. So while we're waiting on Mark's show back up, in a foot race, which one of you is the fastest?
Oh, this is actually I can believe.
Hunter's actually really fast.
Like
Oh, that's actually such a good
like
question.
sprinting, like
Like sprinting, like in a foot.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, like if
What's the, hold on, yeah. What's the distance?
y'all sprinted
Oh,
around the
distance?
track. Let's just say you done one lap around the track. Who's gonna come first?
Oh, him. Not Hunter. I mean, I'll get you tired.
Hunter would gas
see,
out
with-
after.
I would start.
Yeah.
You last.
it'd either be me or Zapriel for sure.
Yeah. Probably have to flip a coin.
Now,
if
if we were-
anything.
If we were only doing like a 100-meter sprint, then it would probably be Hunter. But
Oh, thank you.
Well, see, Hunter, you're getting all kinds of love tonight.
Yeah, Hunter.
So during a race, do y'all do like any friendly wagers on who's gonna come in, who's gonna beat the other one?
Actually,
Actually.
we do, but it's kind of like one-sided because I bet on the girls, and I 90% always have my money on either probably like Jesslyn or Kennedy. What do you mean?
It's probably mostly Jesslyn, not Kennedy.
No. Kennedy actually. Last race. This is for private eye, but apparently. That's
Did you hear any of that?
So
like at all. I'm a good whisperer.
he's a good whisperer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Mark, the floor is yours.
Fellers, I'm sorry about getting cut out there. Ryan changed all of her settings right before this show started, so blame Ryan on me cutting out. It's all Ryan's fault, okay? So I want you to blame Ryan. And oh, by the way, I don't know if they told you, but if you develop a cough after this show, send all your doctor bills to Edward. Because everybody that does this show, they get a cough. Edward's got plenty of money. He's got wads of it. He'll take care of all your doctor expenses if you start developing this cough.
Well, listen, you can't blame the cameraman. Tell him you can't blame the cameraman.
Talking about it makes me want to cough now.
See, you've already given the cough to them. Yeah, just and go to the top doctors in the Middlesboro area and all that stuff. Make sure that you get the best of the best. Sky's the limit when it comes to spending to Edward there. I don't know if they ask you, but you seem like a fun bunch to be around with. Okay, all three of yous line up into racing. Who's winning and who's finishing in last?
Well, you gotta give them a distance now. Are they doing like 100
Okay.
yards? I done the whole course of the track.
Okay. You already asked them a track. Okay. Let's say a 2-mile run and then a 40-yard sprint.
I'm coming last.
Probably. Wait, are we doing the 2-mile run and then after we're doing it, or are these two separate?
Well,
races?
we'll start with we'll do a 40-yard sprint first, and then we'll do the 2-mile run.
Hunter's definitely. I think he's going to be taking the 40-yard sprint.
Yeah.
But the 2-mile is me and Zapriel have been like on and off, like beating each other.
Yeah, we kind of been neck and neck.
Yeah, like he's beat me 3 times, and I don't know how many times I beat him, but like it's just like whoever's feeling better that day is who's gonna win.
Yeah.
So between yins, who would be the most favorite about trying to cheat to try to win?
Hunter.
That was a quick response.
Yeah.
So what do you think you do?
Hunter, knowing him, he probably like in the middle of the 2 mile run, he kind of just runs across the track through the middle to get to the other side. Then turns around, does it again, and around and does it again. Then he'll get too tired of doing it. And then he'll just keep running off and on the finish line till he's done it about like 3 times and win. Or 6 or 7.
Oh my goodness.
Shut up.
So you think Hunter would probably pick up a rock and try to throw at one of you or something? Would he be capable of that?
Hunter would most definitely try that at the startup line. He'd probably just like hit our legs with some and then try to shard them off.
Yeah.
That would definitely be something that Edward would do for sure. Okay, now we'll reverse the question between me, Edward, and Ryan. Who's winning that 40-yard sprint, and that 2 mile run?
Like,
You know what?
would it be like a 40-yard sprint, then like literally you have to run into the 2 mile, or would it be like 40, break, and then the 2 mile?
Well, for my purposes, it'd be a 40-yard sprint, a 3.5 hour segment of taking a lot of oxygen and stuff like that, and then we do the
Oh.
I think I have to get my money 2-on-2. I got Edward for both the races.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh. You do know Ryan is a 4-year player in tennis. 4-year varsity.
Yeah.
I knew that.
But he's not a photographer. You don't know what photographers be doing. I'm just saying.
You don't know how many times I ran that hill at Lane Camp the other day just to get pictures.
He used to
I'm
put in
just
that
saying,
work.
like, Edward, he's been to like almost probably every cross country meet. He is like mastered how to run. I'm just saying, like, he's studied like everyone and like how they run and all that. So I think Edward's got that one.
Yeah, but Edward don't drink 4 gallons of coffee a day, so I've got definitely the caffeine surge.
Yeah.
I got the shakes and.
You all might know this feller. A guy named Nate said Jackson and Z is the goats.
Oh yeah. I know
we
who
don't.
this guy is.
Well, we've definitely had a couple run-ins with this guy. He's a real good friend of mine. Hunter doesn't like him though. Hunter speaks so foul about him sometimes at races.
No, wait. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Wait, no.
He says the worst things about him. It's bad. It's bad. Like I don't even think it's for public ears. Like I don't even think you should be hearing what he says about Nate.
No, I don't.
Oh, Jackson.
Yeah, my mom just called me out.
I was getting ready to say she just called you out and said you can't even give it to your cousin. What a shame.
Yeah. Hey, I love you still, Ryan. I love you.
Just wait till this is off.
See, that's what Edward does to me. Edward would try to cheat. He knows that the bigger bro has got him. I'm like so incredibly bigger, stronger, faster than Edward. He has to do all the little cheating and all that other stuff. He don't want nothing. He knows it deep down inside, but he has to like push, shove, run across the tracks and stuff like that.
Mark, I'm beginning to think you've drunk too much coffee.
I will take it at this. I've not ran on nothing in a while, so I'm probably so much out of shape that I couldn't run.
I feel that.
Least,
I've been.
At least Edward runs.
Yeah.
Okay, between the three of you, we'll hold off on the racing. You've all had arm wrestling competitions. Who's winning?
Hunter.
Wait, me?
Not me.
Yes.
Not me.
I thought it was gonna be you.
I'm gonna give it to Hunter. I'm pretty muscly, but Hunter
Yeah.
has that.
Hunter is beefed up.
Depth to him.
What's that mean?
Uh-oh. Nate calling you out, Z.
Getting called
So
out.
he's going to beat you in the 2 mile and track.
You know what? I want to see it.
That's crazy.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for track season and running with Nate.
Well, they used to say I run like the wind. I mean, I sort of agreed with them back in the day, but they said Mark runs like the wind. But
So your nickname is Bullseye.
yeah, something like that.
All
It's on. It's on.
It's on.
right,
All right.
Nate said bet it. So if I would ever come to the fitness trail with a pair of shoes on, I'd have to show you how I ran up that hill, but then somebody's carrying me back down
I think that's fair. Yeah. You're not going to
Ryan,
be carrying me down. I know it's coming. I knew it was
it.
coming.
So I did get to hear bits and pieces of y'all's favorite courses that you ran, but I don't really think I heard anybody say anything about the Arrow B Ranch course.
Oh, that one. That one was actually like pretty decent because like the hills on it weren't too bad, but I'm
The
allergic.
mud?
Like I'm kind of allergic to like cut grass, so my allergies really kicked in like when we were running through that cornfield and stuff. So it was hard
Oh,
for
yeah.
me to breathe, but it was like it was a pretty decent course.
It was definitely like a sightseeing more than running to get a medal kind of course. It was really just there for like the experience and the view. It was nice visually running it though. Like Jackson said, I sort of have an allergy to cut grass, and that kind of acted up with me. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it.
I couldn't see anything. I was Don. Like I didn't get to look. So.
So I mean, I was gonna get up there and show you how a person goes down that slide, but then I was didn't want to have to come back up that hill for the second time.
Yeah.
The first time got me, but I'm
It's
gonna have
tiring.
to ask you. I have got to see yins run in some extreme heat. Then I've got to see yins run when it's coming an absolute downpour. Which one do you prefer the most, the heat or the rain?
The
Downpour,
rain.
The rain for
The
sure.
rain 1,000 times over.
like
So
Yes.
especially when it rains and like when it's muddy. Like that's so fun, but like cleaning it up is not that fun.
Oh, it's horrible.
No.
Because I remember we had that one meet at
What was it?
What was that place called?
Williamsburg up at Whitley County.
yes, that one. That's my second favorite course
Because I think it would be a genuinely
like a good course to run.
but it was so muddy that literally during the race I slipped and fell into one of the leading walls
I think we're
and
running
I
it again.
broke it.
I think we're running it. I think we're running it again.
Are we?
Yeah, for varsity, I think.
So
I don't want to run it again.
I have to ask
What
you,
do you mean?
did Hunter pick up any like mud balls and try to throw it at anybody while he was running that course?
I wouldn't know. Hunter's always in the back.
Isn't that right, Hunter? Actually, I barely got any mud on me. I made sure I didn't get any. I don't like mud. I don't like being dirty.
All right, so I know, I was hearing about track, so give me what you all do in track.
That's all
Well,
Zapriel.
Actually, I want to know, actually.
That's my field. So what we do? It's a multi-sport. So basically, everyone's kind of doing their own thing in their own little groups because we all do different stuff, sort of.
and, and
Oh.
I run distance, and it's really just we get told to run around the track a couple amount of times, and then boom, once we're done, we're done. Or when we have speed work days and we have to do relays, like 800 repeats, it's torturous, but it's really fun actually.
What?
Just looking at you makes me mad.
It's
so,
sad.
so Mark, before I show them a few things we put together,
Oh.
Just you know, Yeah, I'm sure that you was asked about this. Might be already asked about this when Ryan changed all my settings and cut me out here. But are there any other sports that you fellas do?
I know Jackson does a lot of sports, but me, I kind of just stick with the running. What about you,
Yeah.
Hunter? What do you do?
All I do is cross country. I could do football.
Hunter's in the same boat with me. We kind of just do the running, but Jackson does a lot of sports. Tell him,
Dude, oh
Jackson.
my god.
So Jackson don't ever rest, right?
No, he's always somewhere. I never catch him in one spot. He's always doing everything.
Yes.
Well,
So what all
I do.
sports do you do, Jackson?
Well, I do baseball. I do play golf, but not like for like professional or like for the school. Of course, I run cross country, and also I do marching band. And fun
I do.
fact, I've been playing baseball for 10 plus years. So yeah, I've been playing it for a while.
That's
But
six.
and not only sports, but like I do a lot of like things in school, like a lot of clubs and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot.
So,
Oh my
so
god. Yeah.
Jackson, what do you play in the marching band? What instrument?
um
I,
I play percussion. Um, I don't know if you know what these are, but they're called quads, and like you have the snare drum and then the bass drum. But the quads are like they have like five out in front of you that you have to play. But yeah, I think they're pretty fun.
Yeah, they
yeah,
really are
well,
pretty fun.
back in my day, we just had drums. We just had like the one in front of us. He's got like
Yeah,
five.
yeah, when he was telling me that, why am I thinking of a vision? You're barehanded.
like
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah, but
natives.
yeah, that would be something I'd want to play. So, have you ever tripped anybody, got mad at them, in the drum roll line or
Oh,
something?
Z, what are you supposed to be telling him? You're
Oh,
telling him.
Talking about how Jackson does everything and never nothing.
Yes.
No, no.
I think she was meaning about where he never quits. I believe that's what it was.
Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. So
You do what you don't gotta do.
Yeah.
Oh, where he was talking too much.
oh
well, no, when I went to high school where I drove around in circles at Carnby Square for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours at a time, listening to music. I didn't really have much time to do anything else but just drive around in circles. In circles. That's an
I
80.
don't.
That's an 80s thing. You probably wouldn't understand that.
I
But
don't think that counts, Mark.
well, that was a lot of calories burnt. A lot of
That's not calories burnt.
a
That's
lot of.
gas burnt.
Uh,
That's
well, you
just that's just spending your mom's gas money.
well, other than whenever I went and borrowed Barb's car, my sister, yeah, I felt like I was really something else.
All
Yeah, yeah,
right,
you don't understand the '80s thing. My back seat had house speakers that was like this, hooked
Yeah.
up to my radio and listen. Yeah, it was driving in circles. I don't
so
think young kids don't do that today, do they? They don't drive in circles. I guess you just park and hang out now, or
Yeah.
We play video games and
oh, so you stay at home saving money doing the smart thing.
yeah,
Gas
I
is
guess
too
you
high
said.
for that.
well,
Oh,
technically, I mean, you're like using the internet power, so like, I mean, I guess you're kind of saving a little bit of money, but still, I mean,
Yeah, use a lot of electricity.
So Z, you are going to have to forgive me, but I had to use a running picture on one of the graphics I made.
Why? Why? Oh
But
no.
you'll like it. You'll like it.
No, I won't, because every single one you've taken to me is so bad.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
They're
is,
all
because
good.
you always
It's
catch
just
me.
your hair's going back like you're running like the wind.
Like
And
me.
also when my foot hits the ground, so my face, kind of jolts down, and then that's when you perfectly catch the photo. You'll never catch it while I'm in the air running. You'll catch it when my foot hits the
Actually,
ground.
the last race I done, I've got a couple where your foot's not even touching the ground.
Like like my hair, you know how it. Oh,
But out of I made each one of you 2 graphics apiece. So I'm gonna have to ask you for a favor. Out of the 2 graphics I show you, tell me which one of the 2 you like the most.
All right.
All
All right, sir. Get your chair.
Oh.
I I had to do the one with the hair, Hunter. I'm sorry, I had to.
Oh,
Is that me?
hey.
Oh, that goes hard. That goes hard. That goes hard. That goes
Hunter,
hard.
you gotta be proud of that hair. I'm just telling you, you gotta be proud of the hair.
No.
Oh.
Jackson's showing
Okay.
some guns there.
No,
Now,
those aren't guns.
now here
Oh, not
comes
the
the ones
running.
I had to use during
Oh, not
race
the
mode.
running one.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh,
Jackson's is fine. Jackson's is fine.
It doesn't look bad.
Oh,
It doesn't look bad.
I actually like it.
No, it doesn't. It does
It
not
looks
look
pretty
bad.
good.
It does
Yeah.
not look bad.
Z,
It's
you literally
perfect.
look like the Flash.
So what?
Don't
Yeah,
say that,
see,
Jackson. Don't say that.
you can call yourself Flash Z now.
No. I'm like. Oh, yours was bad. Yours was bad.
I had to do the one with the hair. I had to do the one with the hair. It just looked natural with lightning. It just looked like
Oh
it.
my God.
I mean,
No.
Edwin, you could say that it looks like he stuck his finger in the light socket.
Oh, God.
So out of the first one I showed you and the second one, which one do you all like?
I like the
Definitely.
first one.
So Jackson likes the first one.
The first one, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, Edward, I do like the second one though. I like it a lot. But I do like the first one a little bit better.
See, Mark, I knew I like these 3 for a reason. They like the OG graphic.
Yes.
They don't like the one where their hair's pulled back.
No.
I like Hunter's pick. You know, I was talking 80s, and he reminds me of an 80s movie star back in the day. I watched a bunch of his shows. Ryan helped me out. I can't think of his name. You know, you probably know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about, but I
Looks a
cannot
lot
think of
like
his
him.
name.
Yeah, he's like one of my favorite guys to watch too at the time. Now that's like an
But
80s dude going on. They almost look almost close to like a mullet. No,
but
Hunter's got 80s written all over him. I bet you Hunter would listen to AC/DC, it'd have the boom box and the whole 9 yards. But driving the Trans Am. Hunter, would you like the 80s or you no? You like no?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, well. Uh-huh.
but fellas, I do personally want to thank you for taking your time to come on. And I will get these graphics sent over to you, and they will be posted on every social media site we got. Just so you know, that way they'll see the hair.
It's all fun and
but
games. You break the phone.
but I personally want to thank you for coming on. And from everything that I've got to see, you all are killing it. Your team's killing it. Y'all still got a few more races, so go out there and continue doing what y'all been doing.
All right.
If anything, I'd like to thank you for
having us on the interview.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Hey,
Yeah,
anytime. I loved having you on. I mean, it was a great time.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it's fun to have on. Love the interview, and thank you for giving us your time, just like what Edward said. And you all keep on keeping on. All three of you's rock, and got good attitudes. And if I was your age, I'd like to be hanging out with you because you just like my friends back in the day. I know you're just all about a good time, and that's what all matters.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what the other two said. Is best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Well, Mark, we've had another guest patiently waiting. You ready to bring her on?
Yeah, you probably had her wait for 25 minutes. You probably told her to come on like at 8:20 or something like that.
Actually, 8:35. You held her up for 6 minutes. It's all your fault. So,
I
Monica, you
held
can
her up.
blame this on Mark.
No, it's okay. I like to
Yeah.
watch the interview.
So, before I hand you over to him, I got to, see you race a few times this season. Even though, the first couple races, you said you didn't see me there, but,
Well, I mean, I didn't see you. You must have been hiding from me.
well, I'm at the finish line most of the time, but out of the races you've done this season, which one's been your favorite?
Definitely the one in Williamsburg because it's a really fast course and it felt really good to run that course.
Is that the one at the fairgrounds?
Yeah. I don't think he was there.
No, I think you're talking about the Fog River Run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that one I didn't unfortunately get to make it to, but I did get to make it to the one where they was pouring down the rain, unfortunately.
Yes. Yes. Thank goodness that my race was right before the rain.
So that leads me to the next one. Do you like the rain or you prefer the blistering sun?
Well, in my opinion, I like just like the cold. Like not hot, not raining, but just like cooler weather.
But Mark, Ryan, I got 1,000 cross country questions I can ask.
Monica, thank you again for coming on. And I'm not going to call you an old woman yet, but it seems like we've been covering you for a few years and now, so I'm sure you're about a season veteran at this by now. So, but again, just thank you for coming on. And I already know, I believe I'm 100% right, but I'm going to ask this question anyway, so you can tell our viewers: are there any other sports that you play?
Yes, there is. I do golf, cross country, wrestling, softball, track, and I think that's all.
Well,
Sometimes
I
I
I
would.
think
forget one.
the proper question, Mark, should have been:
What don't
is
you
there
do?
a
Okay,
sport that you don't play?
That's what I was gonna say.
would football be something you'd be willing to try?
Oh, yes. I would love to play football. Yes. I would definitely play football.
Oh, you've already got some love here. Oh, I took it off.
Well, Mark, I was trying to
Yeah, I'll
click
put
on it
it
and then
back
you clicked it
on.
off.
That's Bobby D.
So would Bobby D allow you to play football?
He don't really like I do wrestling and he don't really like it that much. But just because he wants me to be like ready for softball, but to be honest, I don't care what he say. I play football.
Oh. Rob,
It's on Mark.
we'll blame that on Edward. So you, if your wrestling background, if you got tackled or something, would you be like attempted to like get them in a headlock and drop kick them or something like that?
That might happen.
So, talking about a wrestling background, I do have to ask you this. Have you ever been tempted to just like pick somebody up and just like suplex them straight up in the air?
Yes, that is very tempting because sometimes you just get really upset and you just want to bring it to Pound Town.
Well, Mark, there it is.
Well, Bobby D did say, Mark, I've learned not to argue with them, buddy, honestly. I'm pretty sure the last time he argued with one of them, I think he caught a softball to the eye, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, he wasn't looking and it just hit him in the face. It wasn't my fault. At least I have good aim.
Why am I all of a sudden see like this halo going over top of her head? Yeah, she didn't seem too sincere about that, Coach. But I better shut up.
I'm very sorry, Bobby.
That would sound like something I would do to Edward. I'd bonk him up a softball. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I mean, you would. So Bobby D says, proud of her, and whatever she does will forever be one of my favorite and love coaching her.
Yep, he's got to be one of my favorite coaches. So
all the sports that you do, and how hard is it to juggle all that and just be an everyday student at Pineville?
Well, it takes up a lot of my time, but I just try to talk to my coaches, and like where I do a lot of sports, sometimes like practices interfere with each other, and so I just talk to him and ask him what's best, like what practice do I need to go to today, and like I just keep on like good terms with my coaches and like do whatever they tell me to do, and just always I live in Pineville, even though I really don't, but you got to do what you got to do.
And I've got to watch you cover you for a few years too, and I know you're in top physical shape, but not on the physical aspect of it, just mentally, how hard is it for you to maintain your level of excellence, in all the sports that you do?
Sometimes, if I don't have a good race or if I don't have a good softball game, like it is very hard to keep high, like keep positive. But I always do. I just try to think of it in the positive ways. Like everybody doesn't have perfect games; they don't have perfect races, and you just gotta you gotta move on, and you gotta go the next day, and you gotta think like I'm gonna do better.
And in any of the sports you do, start with cross country or softball or wrestling, or are there any pregame rituals that you do, or do you do about the same thing for every competition?
I always pray before I go out and I go race, and usually I pray a little prayer right before like I have a wrestling match. Like I'll pray before I step on the mat, or I'll pray before I start the race, or like as I'm on the softball field, like whenever it's about to start.
So you ain't one of them that wears the same pair of socks every meet if you're winning or something like that. You're not superstitious.
I gotta wash my socks. I can't do that. I can't. I just find it gross.
Well, you heard it here first. She washing her socks.
I do wash my socks.
Well, Edward got a 3-game winning streak once, and he was like standing his socks straight up and down on the floor once. And what he did, he would just like jump up and land into his socks both feet at once.
That is pretty bad. You might,
Mark, I'm pretty sure that was you.
That's not too good.
Well, see what happens when they get that stiff. You hit them with a hammer, and they're as good as new.
You hit them with the wash machine. They're good as new.
You heard it here first, Mark. Occasionally, you got to throw them in the wash machine.
Thank you, Mike. For I tell people all the time we learn something new every day. So I've learned something today. So thank you.
That's good. You needed to learn that.
So now I've got figured out that's the reason why everybody's running out of my house when I take my work shoes off, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I thought it might have been like a fear or something. I don't know.
Oh, definitely not that. Definitely. You're
Well, it could be still a fear, but
But Edward Ryan, great interview, Mike. You get it. I love having laughs for sure, but you get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 3 kind of sport questions at the same time. What is your favorite like golf course that you have played on?
Wasiato is my well, I really do like playing there, but I also have played in Somerset at I can't remember what the name of the course was, but I played in Somerset for region, and it by far was the prettiest. And whenever I went to state, it was in Lexington, I'm pretty sure, and it was really pretty too, but the one in Somerset was by far my favorite.
Okay, I gotta ask you a golf question before you go to the next. Have you ever wrecked a golf cart?
Yes.
Can we know the details on that?
Well, I didn't wreck a golf cart at the golf course, but I have wrecked a golf cart.
Okay, so we probably don't need to know the details on that.
Let's just say it wasn't a good time.
And then my next one is a wrestling type question. What's your favorite kind of wrestling event?
My favorite type of what?
Like wrestling event.
Wrestling event? It's definitely probably like a duels tournament because like I really just like. Well, actually, we have a team this year. We have quite a few girls, so it might be different this year. We have a new coach, Sapcut. He's I really like him, and I feel like it's going to be a really good season. And I'm just getting like, I'm looking forward to like all of it.
And then the last one here, before I get to my personal favorite that Mark and Edwin both knows, get what I'm going to ask. What's your favorite softball kind of like classic? Is it one that you like play 2 games in one day, or is it where you only play like 1 game?
Well, during the summer, I'm on a travel ball team, and sometimes we play. I have played 6 games in one day before, and that is very, very tiring. But I just really love playing in the summer, and you start in the morning and you go all the way till nighttime. And like whenever you make it to the championship, it is just so fun. And then you get rings, and like everybody loves to get a ring in softball. It's awesome. So I like playing multiple games in one day.
Not me, but my last question before I give you over to Edwin. What's your favorite restaurant to eat at in Bell County?
All
in
4
Bell
of them.
County, Taco Bell.
Oh, there we go. See, I knew me and Monica got her along for a reason.
Yes.
See?
Taco Bell all the way.
So how excited are you for Taco Bell to be opening up in Pineville?
It's like
what
my prayers are answered.
Aha!
So excited.
I got 2 questions before Edward takes over because I know Edward's got Edward's gonna keep you on the show for about 3 days. I'm just gonna go ahead and warn you. So you better put a pot of coffee on. Just saying. Have you ever hit Coach Daniels with a golf ball?
No. I don't think I would want to do that.
That was some hesitation there. So has that been a thought?
No, I have not.
I'm seeing that halo, coming back up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I can see the innocence there. Coach, I'm not trying to put her with ideals or anything. And, well, the second one ain't exactly a question. I just have to get this across to you. The reason why I'm shaking my head about Taco Bell. Now, we all like Taco Bell in our own ways. You know, Edward loves Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell. Even Ryan probably eats some Taco Bell every now and then. But uh, you know that Edward will not eat Mexican.
What?
There you go. Will you question him about that, Micah? Help us out. Educate him.
It's the
And
same
try to
thing.
try to get his reasoning behind that. The floor
So
is yours, Monica.
why do you not like Mexican?
Okay, so it's a simple reason. I'm a very, very picky eater, and I can't read what's in it.
Chicken, cheese, and rice.
Well, see, you done messed up. I don't do cheese. I don't do cheese on nothing other than just a regular taco. And I don't do rice unless it's just plain rice I cook at the house. So now I'm just getting plain chicken.
You know there's different types of meat you can get from Mexican.
Yeah, but if I'm just getting just beef or just chicken, why, hey, it's pointless for me to go.
There's red sauce you can get.
I'm not a fan of hot tastes.
Just the cheese sauce.
Yeah, remember now, my wife does eat Mexican, and I have tried some of it, and I don't like none of it so far.
That's disappointment.
You see, you got now you got Monica sitting there like, what in the world? Like it's thunder.
But see, the
It
only
is.
thing he keeps telling me is it's taco burrito.
That's
First
all
off,
you can
I'm
get.
gonna I'm
It's a
gonna get a
taco, a
taco.
burrito, a rice. That's all you can get. Maybe throw in some refried beans somewhere. That's
Well,
all
I
you get.
don't do. Well, I don't do refried beans. I don't do rice. If I'm gonna do a plain taco, I'm going to Taco Bell.
It's like I'll
So
take this burrito taco deluxe. Am I right, Monica?
yes, you are. I don't know. I might change my decision to Mexican now.
How you can don't worry. It's still on
But
pickle, but I
I
still
like
don't
the
like
cheese sauce
Mexican.
way better than I do the red sauce. I'll eat the red sauce, but give me cheese sauce on everything.
Yes, cheese sauce all the way. I love it.
But it's like you go there, you order like a burrito deluxe, a taco burrito special, a burrito enchilada taco combo. It's all the same.
Chicken enchiladas.
Closest thing, closest thing you're gonna get me to eat that's Mexican is going right across from Middlesboro High School at Taco Casa.
See,
It's the same thing.
Monica just sitting there. She was talking a mile a minute. Now she's just looking at the wall. It's taking her a while to try to sink that in.
It's the
I
same
She's-
just
thing.
can't. How do you not like Mexican, but you like Taco Bell?
Well,
It's
for one,
like
Taco Bell's American. I don't eat Chinese either. I don't eat Japanese either.
Monica, I got that. He led me to this. I got to tell you my Wild Wing story in Corbin. I don't know if you've ever ate Wild Wing in Corbin, but a really good Chinese restaurant. I go in there, buffet for everybody. I was like, everybody you want. You know what Edward orders?
what?
10 fortune cookies.
Just fortune cookies?
10 fortune cookies. That's all he ate.
And
That's not.
every one of them had the same fortune. None of them was different.
No, that's not a real Chinese restaurant if they all have the same fortune.
That's all they had.
It was like, you are too picky. You are too picky. That's why every one of the fortune deals was saying.
Now, I could understand why they all had that in it.
Well, he's also got to remember when he took me there, I was like 5, so I could
5.
barely speak. Yeah, so I could barely speak at that point in time. I probably said something else, and he thought I said fortune cookies.
Monica, that's his
Uh,
story. That's his story.
yeah, I think you're right. That's his story.
Nah, that was back when I was in like kindergarten.
I don't know.
But I still don't eat none of that stuff today.
That's just sad.
Yeah, you go over to his house for
tried.
Thanksgiving, and they've got turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, the whole fixings, whole house full of food. And then the only thing he grabs is a bunch of ham and like 4 rows.
You done got it wrong. You
Or
done got it
turkey.
wrong.
It's
Turkey and roast.
4 rows. Yeah. Nothing else. No mashed potatoes.
That's literally
green
how
beans,
picky I am.
no stuffing, no corn, no deviled eggs, no anything.
You gotta
That
have
is.
corn. You don't have
I'll do. Yes, I'll do corn.
good.
But I am very picky. I won't do no stuffing. I don't. The ham. Listen, I don't know if you've ever had this kind of ham, but back when my granny was alive, she made a thing called a drunk ham. And since that, I will not eat any type of ham. So.
Well.
That's the same way with chicken dumplings. Since my papa passed away, I won't eat chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, just a plate full of rows and a little bit of meat. That's all he eats.
Well, you got that part wrong. There's a whole lot of turkey in that plate. Thank you very much.
Me, I'll throw everything but the kitchen sink in there, and I'll find a way to deposit it. I can tell you that right now.
Well, listen, I'll cook it. I'll cook you whatever you want, but that don't mean I'm gonna eat it.
He won't eat my broccoli casserole. I might make the greatest broccoli casserole in the history of casseroles, and he will not touch it.
I'll eat all that raw. I can't eat broccoli steamed, cooked, baked, grilled, casserole. I gotta have it raw.
Monica, do you like broccoli casserole?
No.
Not a broccoli fan. Not a broccoli fan.
Not. I like broccoli, but it has to be like fresh out of the garden.
Aha. See, now I do love fresh broccoli, but I just can't do it no other way.
Okay, last statement here on the food choices here. When Edward eats a salad, he don't put an ounce of salad dressing on it.
Exactly.
No
ranch. No ranch, no Thousand Island, no French.
Thousand Island is my favorite.
I've never been able to stand the taste of it, nor ranch, nor French, nor all these other 97 different ranch mixed with barbecue sauce and that. All yeah.
So what do you eat? Just green leaves?
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw a whole bunch of bacon bits and croutons on it, and it's better than having ranch dressing or any of that on there.
I don't eat salad, period.
That's not good.
That's not as close to being a rabbit as you can get.
You do sound like a rabbit.
Yes. Give me a plain salad, or just give me a fried bologna sandwich, and I'm happy.
Monica, you know what we go through now? Now you got a small dose of it. I feel
sorry. I feel sorry for you guys. I honestly do.
I don't even want to get started with the McDonald's and the 15 hash browns he puts on a sausage biscuit.
Ryan's been there. It's 2.
It is 2.
2.
But who puts hash browns on a sausage biscuit?
Who don't? Ryan's even done it.
No, I have not. No, I did not do that day. We were to Somerset. I got a sausage McGriddle, and that was it.
That I bought, might I say.
So would you put about 6 or 7 hash browns on a sausage biscuit, Monica?
1.
No.
1.
None.
You do 2 pieces of sausage, 1 hash brown with the bread.
No. Just a plain sausage biscuit.
I can't do that. Too much bread.
Then get a sausage egg biscuit. That's what I get.
I don't do the egg.
He don't do anything.
I can't do artificial eggs.
Oh yeah, thank you, Monica.
I can't do artificial eggs. I can do fresh eggs, but I can't do artificial eggs from McDonald's.
That's just sad.
Listen, I am a very, very picky eater. I ain't gonna lie to you there.
I can tell.
But the easiest thing in the world, I'm the most easiest guy when it comes to food to please, though. Fix me a fried bologna sandwich, and I'm in heaven.
I do love me some fried bologna.
Listen, I don't have to have that $20 plate of Mexican that Mark likes to get. Give me a dollar bologna sandwich, and I'm happy.
I like the Kentucky round steak though. You can't go wrong with it.
But now, since we're done with food, Mark,
Well, Monica's sitting there trying to educate you. Now you've got her. I mean, it's going. If you need to take a couple breaths to reset yourself, we definitely understand after have to deal with that for like. See, now you know
if it
what's
makes
wrong
you
with
feel
me,
any
right?
better, my oldest daughter is the same way.
And Monica, just for the record, you've got great hair, but this is what happens to you after you deal with Edward for too many years. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. So Ryan, he looked like a certified hippie before he started these shows, and now he's starting to shed.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry you had to deal with him for that long.
But hey, don't worry. Mark will remember it when it comes Thanksgiving time and he wants to come over. But Ryan, Mark,
Mike, I can talk to you all night. You're a great interview, and like I said, you get it. Why be serious? You got enough to deal with between sports and school and just everyday life, where you come here and have to answer a bunch of hard hitting questions and all about sports and all about this. I mean, it's good to laugh. Good to laugh.
I'm about to say the same thing that Mark did too.
but before I show you a couple things, Monica, we put together for you, I do got one more question for you. So through your time running cross country, what would you consider your favorite all-time memory?
My favorite all-time memory right now would probably be whenever I was in 7th grade and I was going to Redbird at this time. I was running on a team and there was 5 girls running and we thought our team was going to make it to state and our team didn't make it and they called my name, but I didn't know I was in 7th grade. I didn't know that meant I was going to state, and everybody was clapping for me. And whenever we was leaving, everybody was like, "Congrats on making it to state, Monica." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And so I found out later that evening that I made it to state by myself, and my team didn't make it, and I was a 7th grader. So I don't know. I really like that memory.
I mean, that'd be, you know, anytime you make it to state, that's got to be a great memory.
Yeah, and it's pretty funny because I didn't even know I made it to state.
So, since Mark liked to throw a little bit about a food question, let's ask him when's the last time he's come down and covered you all in a softball or a cross country meet.
Last year, yeah, I covered them last year in softball.
I never saw you.
Well, I was actually a bus driver at the time. I had to be. I couldn't actually cover you. I had to drive a bus.
That's his excuse.
Okay, sure.
I could tell you who you was playing and everything else. It was playing Whitley County.
Well,
At
the
home.
only time I can do anything is on Saturdays.
See, am I right? Am I?
We had a few Saturday games.
But who has came down though?
Edward.
That's because Edward.
Uh,
But that's because Edward lives like 5 minutes away from you.
I live more than that, but see, I
That's
make the time to go down there, Mark.
Yep.
okay. If he's trying to get me in trouble, I'll try to get back on your good side, Monica. Guess who wrote a story about you a few years back?
I don't know.
I ain't gonna tell you who gave him all the words to write though.
Ah!
Edwin and Mark, I will say this, and I've got her schedule, or part of it, I should say. They do play 2 Saturday games, both of them in April.
Yep.
The 18th and the 25th.
You know, I think I actually covered her also when she played another sport that I don't think she plays no more. You used to play basketball a few years back,
Yes, I did.
but she's gave up the high top basketball shoes.
Well, I really do love basketball, but wrestling is during the same time, and I'm just not too good of a basketball. I can't shoot the ball. I can play defense, but I can't shoot the ball.
What it is, she prefers to put you in a headlock instead of dunking on you.
Yeah, that's more my speed.
Well, I mean, it's understandable. It's always better to take out pent up frustration by body
Trust
slamming
me,
somebody.
I feel like getting Edward in a headlock after every show.
Yeah, I
See,
would too if I was you.
see, Monica, you probably felt like getting him about 3 or 4 headlocks here tonight, trying to pound that in him about restaurants that you couldn't.
Well,
Yes.
tonight's graphics has been about trying to find some good ones where like the hair's blowing back. So
Well, you know,
I couldn't really find no bad ones that I took though with
well,
hair blowing back and
come to
Monica.
think
So
about it, you know, me and Monica both got really good hair. We got much better hair than you or Ryan. I mean, it's definitely probably Monica one, me a close second, and then it just falls off the map with you and Ryan. Me
I
and
agree.
Monica. See,
I
Monica
Mark,
agrees with it.
she's only agreeing because you have no hair. She's trying to make you feel better. But Monica, out of the 2 graphics I have put together for you, kind of tell me which one you like the most.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, I like that. I like the first one better. Yes, I like them.
So
I don't
you
know.
can't go wrong.
I can't. I kind of look funny in the second one, but I love the first one.
Well, see, I tried to find one to try to match like today's theme of hair blowing back, but I didn't have any. You normally got your hair like braided or up in a ponytail or something, and I couldn't find them where the hair was just like.
Usually, I always slick my hair straight back because that helps with you being speedier. It's a true thing.
So, Mark, slick your hair back and you can move quicker.
That's what's slowing me down. I need to braid my hair.
Yeah, I think it'd work.
But, Monica, I will be seeing you 25th, 26th, one of those days. It's on Saturday.
Yes, I think it's the 25th.
And I think it's Morgan County.
Yep.
So I will see you then, if not sooner. And I just want to tell you, from the times that I've got to cover you in cross country and other sports, you're killing it. Your team's killing it. There's only a few things left to do in cross country. And, you've got the capability and your team does to go out and do it. So I just want to wish you best of luck the remaining part of your season.
Thank you.
Ryan, Mark?
I'm going to say best of luck the rest of the season and go bring that hardware home.
2 things, Monica. I forgot to tell you this, but everybody that comes on this show, they get to cough. So you heard Ryan coughing a minute ago. If you develop this cough, give all your doctor bills to Edward. He'll cover you. Go to the best doctors in Middlesboro, or if you don't like them in Middlesboro, go to Knoxville. Go to the best of the best. He'll cover all your medical expenses. You know what you if you get this cough going on. And by the way, these little vapor cool ones, they taste like crap, but they will clear you up just in case you do get the cough. Ryan, he don't ever end the cough, but just say it so. Just send your medical bills to Edward. But now number two on a serious note, I just have to ask you this, and we know how talented you are on numerous sports that you do, and you excel on all of them. But it's time to take the next step. Would multi sports in college, would that be something you would be tempted to do? Would you play two sports, three sports? Would that be something you would be willing to do?
I think I would play two sports in college if I could. If if I could get a scholarship for two sports, I would definitely do it. I think so.
Well, it ain't gonna be if you would just win because the offers are definitely gonna pour in on you for sure. I've covered a lot of athletes for a lot of times, and you're a special type athlete. It's not if, it's when for sure. And by the time when you do get it, you get through all that stuff, all that school, start making the money. Gotta throw this at you. You know, when you make all this big money, you're gonna need your grass mowed. So buy me a zero turn mower, buy Edward a weed eater, and Ryan there, he'll do all your landscaping. We'll take care of all your yard outside.
That sounds like a plan. I got you guys.
But thank you for coming on. Just like what Edward Ryan said, you've been an awesome interview. You like come on here laughing. Laughter is best medicine. It's been an enjoyment to be able to cover you and watch you develop into the person you are today.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Well,
Great
fellas,
interview.
we had some great interviews today, but
I had real fun tonight with Paul, with the first guest and with Monica both. Had some good fun. We probably kept Monica on pro longer than she probably wanted to be on. Talking to her about food for 35 minutes. She probably like, when am I going to get off of here? But
yeah, well, you and Ryan ramble on about food all the time.
shout out to the views here that I'm seeing. Good views right now. And the show's been going on for an hour and 17 minutes now. We're still, the views are pretty good.
Yeah, well, everything must eventually come to an end. So, fellas, any final thoughts? What you're going to be doing Friday, Saturday?
I don't know yet. I anymore. I'll try to take it one day at a time anymore. I have no idea what they've got planned for Saturdays. If not, I have no idea yet.
Tomorrow I'll be on the school bus again during their fall break, taking Whitley County down to South Laurel, playing in the district tournament down there. I guess they're playing North Laurel at South Laurel. Wish both teams the best of luck, and that's going to be a great game. Friday, I'm stuck in between the two football games, Edward, and you probably know the two that I'm stuck in between of right now. And that's South Florida Pulaski or Bell County and Knox. Both of them's going to be great games, and I'm sort of stuck in which one I'm going to go right now. Saturday, I'll take Rise Approach. I don't know exactly what will come out Saturday yet.
Well, fellas, I'm not 100% sure yet. I know we've got some practices still left to go, and I don't know what time practices get over with, so that'll be based on what I'm capable of doing. But I'm gonna leave yous with this the same way I leave yous all the time. Go out and cover these student athletes. Don't sit at home. These student athletes would love to see you show up at their stadiums, at their cross country meets, at their soccer fields, out at the volleyball, while they're playing. Go out and see all the blood, sweat, and tears that these young student athletes put in, and that way you can see the hard work and dedication that they have for the sport that they love. But from everybody here at the All Sports Media, I want to tell you good night and God bless.